Hey everyone, here's a pretty quick video on Chapter 7-5, Exponential and Logarithmic Equations and Inequalities. We're going to do the last couple of examples from this chapter, and we'll use the calculator. So, on this example 4 from your book, we'll use a table and a graph to solve 2 to the 2x equals 1024. So let's switch over to the calculator so we can use the table and graph. Okay, so here I am in the calculator, and I'm going to go to Graph. And the left-hand side of our equation was 2 to the power of 2x. So put the left-hand side in of our equation as one function, and then in the second function we'll put the right-hand side of our equation, which was 1024. And we can graph both of those. Okay, so you can see that we don't see everything at once, but remember, if we want to go to a certain place on the graph, so we know that the line is at 1024, so if I double click right here, I could change my window to something bigger than that, say 1100, and then I can see my line. So then to figure out my solution, I would just need to find the intersection. So one way of doing that is I could go to Menu, Analyze, Intersection, lower bound, click on the left, upper bound, click on the right. And you can see it says 5, 1.02 e to the plus 3. That's just scientific notation. So our solution here is x equals 5. Let's look at another example. Use a table and graph to solve log of x minus log of 2 is less than or equal to log of 75. So again, let's go over to the graphing calculator. So I'm back in my graphing calculator. I've cleared out the scratch pad. And again, I'm going to type in left side and right side as two separate functions. So the left side was log of x minus log of 2 Can't see that on the screen yet, but that's okay. And then the right-hand side was log of 75. Okay, so you may notice that the second graph popped up there. I had done a little typo there on that previous thing. And so here's our graph. So in red you can see log base 10 of x minus log base 10 of 2. In the right side in green we've got log base 10 of 75. So we want to look at the intersection. We can see that it's probably off somewhere on the right hand side of the screen. So I'm going to click and hold in a blank space on my graph, and the little hand will grab it, and then I'll move it over. Okay, so it looks like it may be pretty far over there. If I want to get there faster, I could double click on this right here and change it. Nope, even bigger than that. How about 200? Okay, so I can see on my screen right here it crosses in the middle, so I'm going to go to Menu, Analyze Graph, Intersection, click on the left, click on the right, and now we can see that it crosses at x equals 150. But remember, we were looking for where is log of x minus log of 2 less than or equal to log of 75. So we're looking for where the red line falls below the green line. Well, as long as x is less than 150, we're okay. But remember, if I go back to this part of it, you can see I have an asymptote at x equals 0 for my red graph. So that means my x values will not be less than 0. So I need to have all of the x values in between 0 and 150. So my solution will not be equal to 0 because the asymptote is at 0, but it will be between 0 and 150, and we'll include the 150 because we were given less than or equal to, so our solution will be less than or equal to the 150. We can check this using algebra, so let's do just that. Let's check. Okay, so we had log of x minus log of 2 is less than or equal to log of 75. Just rewrote the problem. Okay, I've got two of these logs right here, same base. Subtracting means I can divide. So I've got log of x over 2 is less than or equal to log of 75. Well, just like whenever we had an equal sign here, if I've got just a plain log over here and a plain log over here, then the x over 2 and the 75 I can use in their own equation, or here inequality. Multiply both sides by 2 and you'll get x is less than or equal to 150. And then also our domain for these functions are naturally defined for x is greater than 0 due to that vertical asymptote. So 0 is less than x is less than 150. Got the same thing. So our original answer was correct. All right, that's it. Hope you're having a great weekend, and I will see you later. Bye.